Hello everyone, Ash here, and it's time for another countdown. Last week I did the movie villains, now it's time for the heroes. So here's my countdown of the top 10 best movie heroes of all time. So let's begin, shall we, at number 10. Jack Skellington from Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. This one I had a little bit of difficulty with. Should I rank him as a great character or a great hero? I thought about this for a while and I thought he's both, actually. He's a great character for the fact we do relate to him. See, one of the problems for him is that he's tired of doing the Halloween. He doesn't have the same feeling he once had for it. And we all have that. We've all been through that situation. We get tired of doing the same thing over and over again. We want something new. We want something exciting. And we can all relate to him. And that's one of the reasons why he's such a great character, because we can relate to him in that way of wanting something new. But he's also a great hero, because after his sleigh gets shot down, he could have easily been bitter and hated everyone, saying, oh, they don't appreciate me, so fuck them, I'm never going to. Fuck them all, I don't need anyone's help. And then eventually someone comes down and talks to him saying, no, blah, blah, blah. Instead, no, he realizes right away it was his fault. He made a huge mistake. And he tries to make it up. He tries to redeem himself by saving Santa Claus. And really, honestly, he is a great hero. Just because he didn't blame anyone else for his failure. He took responsibility and fixed his mistake. And that does show a great hero. So he's not just a great character, he's a great hero. So, at number 10, Jack Skellington from Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. Number 9, Harry Potter. Now, there are reasons why I say he's a great hero. Because he's done heroic things even in the very first film. He actually saved his friend Hermione from a troll in the first film. He put his life on the line several times, especially in Chamber of Secrets against a giant snake, to save Ron's sister. And he's even admitted to his own classmates that some of it was just dumb luck that he survived. That's it. All it was luck. But really, what I saw in him for being such a great character, great hero, and he's a great character too, was in the second movie, in Death Hallows Part 2. First, he has to go confront Voldemort and die. Basically, he has to confront his mortal enemy. And then his mortal enemy has to kill him. And he knows this, and he has to prepare for it. And then after he dies, he can choose to go with Dumbledore to heaven and be happy. Be eternally happy. But no, he comes back to help everyone defeat Voldemort one final time. And really, I do see him as a great hero. Now, as I've said, I don't think he's a better hero than Frodo Baggins when I did my verses of Lord of the Rings versus Harry Potter, but he still is a great hero, and that's why he's number 9 on this list. So, Harry Potter, you're number 9. Number 8, Ash from Army of Darkness. Now, yeah, I know he's a bumbling idiot at times, but to be honest, he's the most badass hero on this list. I love all his one-liners. Give us some sugar, baby. Hail to the king. Come get some. Alright, you primitive screwheads, listen up. This is my boomstick. Doing promotions in medieval times for S-Smart. And stuff like that. He's just a badass hero, funny as hell, and all around, he did defeat the Deadites and did defeat Evil Ash. And I couldn't. And if I'm going to do a heroes list, he has to be on this list. He's just too badass not to be. So at number 8, controversial. Yeah, why not? It's a little on the controversial side. But at the end, he does help defeat the Deadites. He realizes that he can't leave. He has to help them. With that great line going, go ahead, run away to mommy. So yeah, at number 8, Ash from Army of Darkness. Number 7, the brothers from the Boondock Saints. Now, the reasons they're on this list is, yes, because they kill the bad guys. They kill the mobsters, the rapists, the pedophiles, the killers. That's one of the reasons they're on this list, but that's not the only reason. Every time they kill one of those people, they kill a mobster, rapist, or anyone, they put 2 pennies on their eyes. It's to pay the toll to cross the ferry. They do that for them. But really, it's the fact that they won't kill any good people. They won't kill women and children, but they most certainly will not kill good cops. Even if William Dafoe's character, who plays a detective, is onto them and suspects that they are the people who are killing all the mobsters, they won't kill him. They refuse to. In fact, they tell Rocco, he's a good cop, we can't kill him. And I really like that. It just shows, even though there's a good chance they're going to get caught, that they still won't do it. They still won't kill an innocent cop to protect themselves. In fact, in Boondock Saints, there's a great scene in a confession booth with a priest, William Dafoe's character, Rocco, and one of the brothers. I'm not going to say what happens, but check it out. It's a really great scene, but yeah. So, at number 7, the brothers from the Boondock Saints. Number 6, Rambo. Now, if you've seen the Rambo films, you know why he's on this list. He freed a bunch of U.S. soldiers from a Vietnam prison in First Blood Part 2. Went to help the Afghanistan and help his former major in Rambo 3. And in Rambo 4, he helped the Burman rebels fight against the Burman military. And not to mention, saved this one female character, saved her life as well. So he's done many heroic things in his films. I mean, if you've seen Rambo, you know what I'm talking about. But at number 6, Rambo. Now, number 5 was a little controversial. I had to put 3 characters on this list, and I'll tell you why in just a minute. So at number 5, Frodo, Sam, and Aragorn from Lord of the Rings. Now, I decided to put all 3 of these characters on this list is because they all 3 deserve to be on this list as great heroes, because they really are. Frodo's a hero because he's taking the ring to Mount Doom, even though it's destroying him mentally and physically. He's still carrying it. He's literally crawling on the ground to get to Mount Doom to destroy the ring. It's unbelievable what he goes through, the hell he goes through. So that's why Frodo's on here, because just the torture of what he had to go through, no other man could really do what he did. And it was incredible what he did. So that's why he's on this list. Sam's on here for sticking with Frodo through thick and thin. Fighting a giant spider, going into an orc camp to save Frodo's life. He is a true friend and a great hero. He shows true strength and true courage through all their ordeals. And now, Aragorn. Now, Aragorn is also on this list because there's times when everyone says there is no hope. He shows hope, no matter how grim it looks, no matter how impossible the odds seem. He's the one who still has hope. And he never lets that go throughout the films. He's also a leader. He also shows his strength through his leadership. Also through being a great king. Even though he's not king yet, he still shows all the signs of being a king, and not just a king, a great king at that. And the speech he gave in Return of the King, of I see in your eyes the same fear, that was a great speech, and it really does show what type of hero he is. So, number 5, Frodo, Sam, and Aragorn from Lord of the Rings. Controversial? A bit. Number 4, WreckIt Ralph. Yes, that's right, WreckIt Ralph is on this list at number 4. Because he learns what it means to be a true hero. And it's not just winning a medal. It's being there for your friends, helping them when they need help. But really, it's a sacrifice he makes at the end of almost killing himself to save his friend as well as that game, the candy racing game. It's that sacrifice he makes. Also, he helps a bunch of unemployed video game characters by first giving them food, which shows he is a good character at heart, as well as giving them a job at the end. With a nice place to live, so. And even helps make two game characters fall in love. So yeah, Ralph, you may be the bad guy in the game, but you are a hero on my list. So at number 4, WreckIt Ralph. Number 3, Batman. Now I know some of you are thinking that, why Batman? Why not any other movie heroes? Well, it's because Batman, honestly, he's the most heroic. Of all the heroes I've seen on the big screen, he is by far the most heroic. He saved Gotham so many times, has been that symbol of hope for the Gotham people. But really what made me put him over any other superhero I've seen in the big screen was in the movie The Dark Knight, at the very end, when after Harvey has died, has been killed, and then Gordon says, everything Harvey's done is going to be lost because of what he's done. 3 dead, I think it was 5 dead, including cops. Then Batman goes, we can't let Joker win. I killed those people. And to pretty much to take the fall for what Harvey did, it really showed a great sign of heroism. And honestly, of all the movie superheroes I've seen, he is by far the best. So at number 3, Batman. Number 2, Luke Skywalker. Now, like many of the other heroes on this list, Luke Skywalker has done great things. He saved the Rebel Alliance from the Death Star, rescued his friends from Cloud City, went to rescue them, even though Yoda and Obi-Wan warned him that was a trap. He still went, showed his loyalty to his friends. He also saved Han Solo from Jabba the Hutt. But really, what separates him from 3 through 10 is the fact that, first and foremost, he had to confront Darth Vader one more time. And this especially after he found out that Vader was his father. He had to confront him one more time. A very tough task to do. But he was able to help bring Vader back to being Anakin Skywalker, to being a Jedi again. Luke saw that he had good in him when no one else saw that Vader had good in him anymore, that they thought he was just evil. Luke still saw the good in him and was able to bring Vader back to Anakin Skywalker. And really, that is a great hero. And Luke, you are number 2 on my list. So everyone, at number 2, Luke Skywalker. And finally, my number 1 favorite movie hero of all time is Katniss Everdeen. Now, I know a few people are probably surprised I put Katniss Everdeen as number 1, but really, out of all the movie heroes I've ever seen, she's by far the best. The first thing we see her doing is comforting her little sister. She comforts her little sister after a nightmare her sister had. In fact, she's more of a mother to her little sister than the other mother is, their actual mother is, because of the fact the father died. She volunteered a sacrifice to save her sister's life save her sister from being chosen. She's a great hunter. She's a strong person, strong-willed. Helped PETA out when he was looking bad in the training regiment. He helped PETA out. She helped PETA out. Showed respect to that one 12-year-old kid, 12-year-old girl. She was there. She helped her as more like as a sister than anything else. And during that fight, and when she died, when the 12-year-old died, she showed respect to Area 12 more so than the government never did. And she also stuck it to the government too by her and PETA were about to eat the poison berries so she wouldn't have to kill him. She wasn't going to kill him. She'd rather die together than have to kill someone she cared about. She's shown great strength, and in Catching Fire, she looks like she's about to start revolution. And really, I've never seen a hero as strong or just downright better than her. She's the greatest hero I've ever seen in film. So Katniss Everdeen, you are number 1.